Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever. In the last episode, we had to make some adjustments to account for some of the mod issues that we were having. We ended up replacing the distillery with basically a automotive plant, changed up the trains, and then we're making some adjustments to move grain to this milk farm here, this dairy farm, to make milk, and then moving the milk out to here to transfer to this train station to then take the milk all the way out here to this food processing plant to be turned into foodstuffs to then be brought back and distributed out to the various cities. And then the game crashed, so I had to rebuild all of that, which I've gone ahead and done, and I have run the game forward a bit to make sure that the game is not going to crash. I hope. I've run it forward for quite a bit, so, well, not quite a bit, but, you know, nearly a year, and it should be fine. We are producing automotive components. We got some stuff over here. We're transferring it, so that line's active and working. We actually have them here. We have some vehicles that are being sent to, they're being shunted over here to Olivia Station for distribution. So that's good. Alright, so that is working. So now what we need to do is we need to get this line here extended from this station out to that particular food processing plant. Now we have a little alert because the dairy farm is complaining that we aren't shipping anything, which is true because we have nowhere to ship it yet. So we are going to work on that. Now, if I remember correctly... Oh yeah, if I click on this, it's gonna... was it... Was it in here? No... Oh, I can't remember where that stuff got put. Alright, well, we'll not worry about it. We'll just build it manually. So, let's go ahead and start work on this. We'll keep it flat because we really want to do our diamond junction here. Alright, and then... we need to sort out exactly where it is we're going to go there. We have this road we need to deal with. I think what I might do is just kind of follow this road a little bit. Oh, I think that I may have... Yeah, hold on, let me relay that track a little bit. So I was forcing that to stay flat, which we don't necessarily need to do here. Just smooth that back down. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna kind of follow the road a little bit. Then swing it around here. We don't want to get too tight on this curve, so we don't want to lose too much speed. Or really any. Alright, do I want to do a bridge with the train? I think it might be easier to do a bridge with the road. Alright, so let's pause it for a second. Alright, I don't know if I'll be able to get a bridge in there, but how does a level crossing look? You know what? That's not terrible. Do it. There's no lumps that I can see in the track. There's a little bit of, you know, kind of slopiness here with the road, but it's not egregious. So we'll go with it. And here we're going to need to do a little bit of tunnel. Alright, let me turn on the contours so I can see what we're dealing with. Okay. I want to come downhill a little bit here. And kind of stick with this contour a little bit. Keep things as flat as we can. Let's see. Come down the hill a little bit. Yep, keep it relatively flat. Alright, now we're going to decide where exactly the station is going to be. I think this is going to be a terminal station because there's nothing else out this direction. There is this aluminum mill, but you know, we can kind of branch off another spur over here to do a terminal station there if we need it to kind of share this line, which we might do. Or if we have a station over here, we can just truck the aluminum over to the station. So that's another possibility. So let's go with the terminal station. We're going to need a single track. We're going to want it to be 400 meters long. I don't think we're going to need any curvature. Unable to align terrain. Why can't you align terrain? Alright, fine. We'll put you there. Ooh, now getting the road out to that thing is going to be... slope too steep. No, it'll do that. You know what? Fine. That's a passenger station. There we go. Freight station. All right, let's see if how this looks just hooking it up like that. Maintain speed. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Let's get some signals up on the track. Alright, approach signals for this for the station. And then we'll get in the moving blocks. Which, I mean, ideally you would have moving blocks that are the same distance as the length of your trains. I mean, in the optimum scenario. But this is fine. Okay, so now we need to put a train out here. Do I have a depot that can get a train? Oh, autosave. Had a little bit of a worry there for a second. You know what? What we can do is we can make this depot a double, multi-direction depot. Right? Though this train is going to be in the way a little bit. That's okay. Alright, double slip that switch. And then we get our signals in. Signal there. Let's see. Approach. Signal there. I think should work. And let's see what we're going to want to do for train. We're going to need a locomotive first. Let's see what the top end we've got. We've got the Great Western, Canadian Pacific 442 Atlantic. That's a nice looking locomotive. 100 kilometers an hour, 952 horsepower. A35. We don't really need anything that quick. But I do want something that has some horsepower. Then again, we don't really need that much. Because all this is going to be doing is just moving, well, for the time being, it's just going to be moving, milk and food. Let's see, who's gonna be... Actually, that guy's not that expensive. You know what? Let's do it. Canadian Pacific 442 Atlantic. Let's buy that. And we're gonna want to put some tanker wagons, tank cars that can move milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with. And then we'll need box cars that can carry food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. For the moment, we'll do 1. Set line. Oh, I haven't actually created the line. Right. Okay. Alright, let me just keep you off to the side there. Let's get rid of this. Alright, where is the station? There's the station. No, that's not the station. There's the station. Alright, so we're going to start there. Again, this is a terrible color. Let's go to something nice purple number there. Alright, bring that out there. And this is going to be a train freight. For the moment... Ran Pier to what would we be calling this particular freight station? I guess we'll just call it Revelstone for now. Alright, and we'll go ahead and set that line. And where's the train? There we go. That is a nice looking locomotive. Just gotta wait for this big old freight train to get out of the way. I mean, I always could just have extended these guys' line, but I mean, they're already running through like 3 stations, so we'll run an extra train, and then if stuff starts backing up, we'll add another train to it. Yep, and it's just gonna have to wait for that train to clear signals, and it should be on its way. And then hopefully once the train actually gets all the way through, we'll see that line usage go to yes. Alright, now what we need to do next, as part of this whole process for making food, is we're going to need to increase our grain output. To do that, we're going to need some fertilizer. Which means we're going to want to ship in, I mean literally ship in, some fertilizer. So we're going to use some boats. Sorry, just really digging the music. Alright, let's see. That terminal's going to be on the right side. Alright, so let's go ahead. And let's put docks right about there. Now, we are almost certainly going to need... Yep, it does not get there. So we're going to need another little truck line. This is going to be a road, freight line, fertilizer, let's call it, Sandoria, grain, fertilizer. Alright, so that I know what it is. Let's go ahead and grab some trucks. Oh, speaking of, we need to upgrade some things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 5 for now. So I believe we got new trams and we have new buses. So we need to make those adjustments. I'm just kind of unfocused on this whole freight situation. Alright. Valhalla here. Which we may need some passengers to come up here as well at some point. I'm just thinking of something here. We have trucks that connect to here for various goods. All the way out to here. Oh, but this is... the fertilizer is considered a liquid. Okay, let's see. So that's not going to quite work. Alright. Well, we'll see. It may end up that some type of good actually comes back along this route into Valhalla. You would never know. We'll have to see how it works. Alright, so... hopefully, this will be in catchment. And it is. Perfect. But none of the actual town is in catchment. So if I wanted to try to deliver stuff into the town, then we could always add like a second freight line. We could do 2 freight lines. One for liquid, one for other goods. We might look into that at some point. Alright, let's go ahead and set up our line. 4 ships. This is going to be ship freight. I'm probably not spelling that right, but, you know. Oh, and I, of course, always I do this. Alright, well that looks like it's going to come into the terminal smoothly. It does, for the most part. Alright, so we're going to need some ship. Depot here. We can do that. And we're going to need to buy some ships. And I think we're going to be looking at the Vandal. 150 capacity. So we shouldn't need too many of these. Let's get 3. 1, 2, 3. Set the line. Let's actually run it forward at a high speed to clear these ships. Alright, there they go. This is no line usage, but we'll see. And you are, yes, line usage. We're not blinking up here anymore. Are you carrying anything? You are not carrying anything yet. Do we have milk showing up? We do have milk showing up. We have 5 units of milk that have made its way to Rampier Station. Grain is being produced. Alright. That should start moving stuff through the system. Alright, so, as I was saying, we need some upgrades. Because we now have... We're right now using the land hours. They do 6 passengers at 20 kilometers an hour with 14 horsepower. These are 9 passengers at 25 kilometers per hour and 27 horsepower. So yes, we want to replace all of these. And we'll take a look at them in a moment. Once we actually start seeing some of them get replaced. ICBs, right? ICB. ICB, ICB. ICB. Oh, you should be set to auto replace. There we go. Though we usually will be getting new vehicles before these things reach their lifespan. But we'll keep on auto replace anyway, just in case. Alright, and trams. I believe we have new trams. Oh, we got new stuff. Some new wagons, a new Great Western locomotive, a bunch of new Great Western stuff. Nice. These carry 9 passengers, these carry 11. And they're a lot faster. Let's get these guys replaced. One thing that would be nice if we start talking about maybe potentially a new game in this particular series, like a Transport Fever 2, is the ability to universally replace a particular model of vehicle across all lines, rather than having to do by per line. Just say I want all of my trams replaced with this particular tram. That would be a nice quality of life improvement. Oh, you need to be set on auto. We'll take a look at these new trams as well. And these are going to replace pretty quickly because they're pretty short routes. Alright, let's see. Any of our buses replacing yet? Yes. Let's head into Dol Guldur. Alright, there's one of our new trams. And then if we go over to here, we should see our land hours here convert into max. There you go. Let's follow it. See, now we're starting to get something that looks like a bus. Less like a stagecoach and more like an actual bus. And we're probably getting close to our first aircraft unlocking. It's not going to be for a few years yet, but that is coming down the line. So we're going to have to think about where we're going to be doing planes. This is a big enough map. We could do like an airport out here somewhere, and then set up an airport like out here and start doing some passenger lines there. All right. We might need to improve output of steel. I call this Hetzer Station. It's outside of Ori, right? And but are we building up? I mean, we're not really building up all that much iron ore. I guess I would just need to increase demand for steel. Let's see, your potential... Yeah, you have a lot of potential customers. It's just a matter of getting the steel delivered. A lot of stuff running through the station. Alright, we got all kinds of stuff piling up here. We got tools, we got machines, we've got fuel, we've got construction materials, we've got vehicle parts. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our profitability, our lines, and see who's making good money and who's not. Alright, well, our new freight line running for food is not making a lot of money. Obviously, because it's just set up. Also, our freight line to Shinra Motors is not making a ton of money. I was losing a bunch of money again because that's just not had time to bed in. Fertilizer line. The shunting route here is not making a lot of money. Not yet, anyway. But that's necessary to, you know, get all those not passengers, customers included. So securing a whole bunch of stuff, but it won't be able to move food. We might need to add some boxcars to that to move food. Alright, we got a tram, another brand new freight line, tram, the brand new milk and grain lines. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Most of these are new lines that just gonna need some time to work before they start making some money. And the big money earners are our fuel and crude oil. Not unexpected there. Then we have our tools train, and our some of our nice passenger trains there. They're making some pretty good money. Yeah, even the bus lines are not bad. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this episode here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.